We got a couch.
Cool thing, it pulls out. I know.
He gets out there fucking with it. What's wrong with you?
You know what I'm saying?
Boys.
Boys, Eddie. Mr. Eddie's joining us today.
Yeah.
He's going to love it.
You guys are BFFs.
Welcome back,
Welcome back.
guys,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
episode 17. You know what that means?
No.
It means you know what I'm saying.
It means we're almost legal.
Technically.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
Legal?
legal in Mexico is like 12.
18 will be legal.
If you're
Next week
you go
will be
that way.
legal.
I don't know if it counts if you skip birthdays. You know what I mean? Like, cause we it's episode 17. We have like 13 episodes out.
Yeah.
You know, we'd have to
Do
go.
we or do we have 15?
I have no idea.
We have like 27.
We'd have to go up to the brothel with a piece of paper that says "I am 18" and hand it to him. You know?
Like in the Little League World Series?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, exactly. Like the Little League World Series, where the doctor's like, "Are all these kids 4s or 5s?"
We should-
Because if not, we cannot be letting them play.
We should fix the Little League World Series.
Oh, I
How are
bet
we
it's
gonna
the,
do that?
I bet
Get
it's
some
the
money and talk to some important people.
and performance
Buy
drugs
suits.
on 12-year-olds.
There's a lot of money in the Little League World Series. I don't think we could afford that.
You don't think so?
No. Actually, Little League World Series happens about 3 hours south of here. Right? in
Really?
Yeah.
Williamstown,
Oh.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. I thought
something like
it
that.
would have been
Williamsburg.
Is it Williamsburg? No, that's Colonial Williamsburg. This is like Williamstown or something.
I thought it happened in New York.
you're
it's
thinking
in
of
Pennsylvania.
Cooperstown, right?
That's the Hall of
That's
Fame.
the Hall of Fame, but there's a bunch of other like baseball shit. That whole town is just like baseball.
Used to be a
Fucking-
Mets AA affiliate there. I'm not sure if they still are. Anyway, yeah, no, fixing the Little League World Series would be a hard because there's all over the place. China, Japan, Panama. There's a big money maker.
You get it translated.
You, and let him
I'm
read
just
it
saying.
For real.
Anyway, you know what I was thinking is that if you Google shit, like obviously, like a lot of the times the right shit pops up. But if you came up with something and you published a bunch of like intentionally wrong Google things, like that's what would be what would pop up. And
that's
then
how I
you
think about
yourself
anything.
could like argue those points. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
mean-
I'm just gonna start doing that.
Dude, anybody that wrote a book ever,
Mm-hmm.
like that's their take on something.
Yeah.
And then now you just have to accept it worldwide. Like, no, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I
For
feel
like what,
um,
for example?
Anything.
I was going to say specifically with like Google, the algorithm and stuff, where it's like if there's a lot of like, even if it's not true, like if there's a lot of articles that say like a certain something and you Google it, like all those articles are going to pop up, whether
Yeah.
it's, you know, like just because that's what Google, like
That creeps
it's
me
not
out when
trying.
it happens on Facebook.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But I just feel like if you were to curate just intentionally false articles and you just did them from a bunch of different sources, and then when someone were to Google something, it's like, oh yeah, look at these 100 different sources that all say, like confirming that,
Yeah.
you know.
Even like
That's
history
like,
books,
well,
though.
Wikipedia had a bad
Dude,
rap with that.
oh,
You know what I mean? Like
history
somebody
books are-
wrote that.
Yo,
Like a
what do-
person
That
wrote
was
what do you
somebody's
think-
idea.
You know what I mean?
What do you think the German history books say? Because probably not what ours say.
That's what I mean,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
They definitely
Like
don't.
come World War II, they're like,
So
we
what
were
is
good.
accepted as fact? Like, how
Yeah.
can it doesn't make any. I don't know.
No, dude, history's a weird one. History's one because we all like to think we know what happened, but it's written,
Nobody was
It's
there.
written
Unless you
by
were
the
fucking there.
Well, not only that, and even the people that were there told their version
Right,
of it,
exactly.
and not the like their side of the story.
Nobody knows
It's
anything
weird, man.
about
Yeah.
anything.
I
No.
know.
Unless it happened to you like
Yep.
4 days ago, nobody knows.
Yep, and even that, if I don't think I would believe myself if I told you something that happened to me yesterday. I'd be like, let me think about that a little
Yeah.
bit.
Fact
You know what I
check
mean? Like, because I'm not.
Dude,
I
I
don't feel
want
like
to start
I'm
wearing.
fair.
I want to start wearing a body camera. Like, no, this is what happened.
Yeah, me too, because I know for a fact I blew my knee out again.
Yeah, I'd like to watch that video.
How did you do that?
Sweet ninja kick.
Sweet ninja.
Why are you doing ninja kicks at Brownville bars?
Why'd I not do that?
I can think of a lot of reasons why you wouldn't do it. I can't think of one why you would do
Were
it.
you- were you
were
just-
you were you in a fight?
Were
I was
you
excited about Buck
demonstrating?
Hunter.
So,
Oh, well,
he
then
was
you didn't
setting all
say
those
that.
high scores,
Yeah.
and then you did a flying roundhouse and blew your knee out.
100%. Yeah, stretched it right up.
That adds up. I have no questions. No more
Didn't
questions.
you just
Your
blow out
Honor.
your other knee?
Yeah, just healed up in time, just so I could walk out.
Evan,
Now
when
this
when
one's
do-
hurt.
when
wait,
do you
wait,
think
hang on a second. What happened to that other knee?
The other knee.
what?
What happened?
You know what happened to the other knee.
The old Serbian double
I tried
bluff?
to give her the double bluff.
When do you think you're gonna realize you're just getting too old to play Buck Hunter?
It wasn't Buck
You know
Hunter.
what
If
I'm
you just,
saying?
I guess you
Jake,
could call
if you just see me out there, you'd be like, "There's no age limit on Buck Hunter."
What color was the gun? Yellow or red?
I had to use the green one.
Oh, the green
I had
one.
green and
Oh.
orange.
But they're like, are they rifle guns?
Right, yeah, shotguns.
Wow.
Pump shotties.
I haven't played a buck hunter in so long.
You wanna come to Dundee's?
Where even is that?
Dundee's. It's in Brownville.
Dundee. How many E's at the
It's
end of Dundee's?
Dundee's.
Is there
How many
5
times
of
we gotta
them?
go over this?
Jesus.
There is 2.
There's 2.
There's 2.
Yeah.
I can't hear the difference.
Yeah, that's Dundee's.
You really can't hear the difference between
Dundee's.
Dundee's and Dundee's.
Dundee's.
Yes.
That's right.
That's
right.
good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Like Crocodile Dundee.
You kind of leaned a little bit, didn't you? Les?
What? I
I think you found a third way to pronounce it.
don't get it.
You like bridge the gap in between right and wrong. You know what I mean?
I just don't understand.
It's
Jesus.
really simple.
You know what? You know what? I haven't been able to stop thinking about. Can you really customize Pop-Tarts?
Yes.
You would barely mention that right before we started. And,
Bro,
uh,
you used to be able to back then. You could go on poptart.com, bro. You can get yourself a sawdust flavored Pop-Tart, whatever you
is
want to
that
do.
what the custom? Can you get like any flavor, or is it just like
You customize like the frosting, like what kind of the drizzle you want on there, and like the filling. Like they had all different types of filling.
really?
Banana, strawberry, like whatever you want.
Oh God, I can't think of customizing a flavor that's already better than what they have though. You know, they kind of got
Like
everything
shrimp?
you can.
Probably.
They got shrimp Pop Tarts.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's.
No,
He
but,
finally runs out of things to say for like 48
Jesus
minutes.
Christ. No, but it's wild to me because I was never huge on Pop Tarts. I was more of a toaster strudel kid. You know.
Oh, you were
I like
rich.
I like a
oh, you were
toaster.
rich.
He had money.
I used to
No,
dude,
no.
I used to like the icing packet so much that I would just like
Oh yeah.
take one out and hope like nobody else in my family like noticed, and they would just like it to eat it dry.
Yeah.
And I would just eat it.
Yeah.
I seen Errol come home one time. He like got back in the day when before we were adults and he had a job and shit like Eagle Beverage. He just bought like 2 packages of those, brought them home, took the icings out, threw them away, and just
the
went.
icings
No,
away?
no, kept the
Oh,
icings,
okay.
threw the strudels away,
Jesus
just went in his room and sucked them down.
all the icing has the little
Like,
perforated
they should have
line.
never gave that dude money. I'm telling you, Errol did some wild shit.
He would have
back in the
stole them. Anyways. They had the little perforated lines the icing did. I would always cut it to get a better angle.
Yeah.
For better
Spreadage. Yeah.
for
Yep.
better distribution of
Yeah,
the,
for sure.
the sauce, you know. But no, dude, Pop Tarts were iconic. I always like the wild berry ones.
Yeah.
Wild Bear's the best.
Wild,
one.
the
purple with the
Yeah,
blue
that's
streak.
the best
dude,
Pop-Tart.
I will paint my walls on that design to
Yeah,
this day.
dude,
Like,
so
it's,
90s.
It's just it's aesthetic.
It's aces.
Yeah.
It's a really good Pop-Tart.
It is.
I'm a traditional. I stick with strawberry and the
Strawberry's
and the cinnamon.
Yeah,
But I
Cinnamon's
do
dope.
want. I
Cinnamon's
get the
dope.
wild berry as a treat every now and
The
again.
s'mores. You ever had the
the
s'more
s'mores
one?
ones are good too.
I just
Yeah.
had a cookies and cream one. Wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
No, those are good.
S'mores ones are fire.
I like the,
chocolate ones are good too.
Dude, and then they threw the total curveball and they were like frozen Pop Tarts, hot fudge sundae.
What?
Do you remember that?
No.
Stop it.
Oh yes, I do
Dude,
remember the
yeah,
frozen
well,
Pop-Tarts.
I mean, you don't.
They
you
don't
don't
last.
They didn't last.
Garbage.
Severely underrated.
It's because they
Scott.
didn't come with an icing.
No Pop Tarts came with an icing.
They
Last,
should. They
Yeah,
should
of
come
course.
with an icing.
Yeah.
Of course.
They should come.
The toaster strudels, the Boston cream ones that had the chocolate frosting. Did you ever have those ones?
I never had a Boston cream.
Fuck, dude, those ones are good.
That sounds gluttonous.
Those ones, dude, that's so gluttonous, dude. What I would do is I would take 2 of them, put the frosting on, and I would sandwich them. So it was just this fucking Boston cream baked pastry.
Yeah, they call
cream
that
with
the Luther.
Yeah, is that what they call it?
Get the itis.
The,
That's something you eat and just go to bed right after.
Yeah, exactly. You that's supposed to be breakfast, by the way. You wake up and you're like, good night.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's
No.
enough in my stomach for the day.
There's an episode of the Boondocks, and it was a show on Adult Swim, and they did that. They opened up a restaurant called the Luther, and they had this thing called the Luther, and it was like a giant cheeseburger with everything you can imagine in it, but instead of burger buns, it was glazed donuts. And instead of tables, they had beds, and you just ate it.
And then what?
And then like the whole episode was like the whole town like went under because people like were missing work and shit 'cause they were just going there eating these things and sleeping all day.
That's not a show. That's a documentary.
That sounds
that
pretty cool.
happened in a southern part of California recently.
Yo, California's got hit with
Waves
5
it-
feet of snow.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Dude, the world is falling apart, and I couldn't be happier.
Wow,
Yeah.
Well,
that's a little
like
heavy.
even Northern California
It's not heavy
can't
enough.
get the kind of snow that we get up here.
They get. I mean, they have mountains, but it's
Yeah, I
Right?
guess, but
I'm guessing.
I don't know. I have no idea.
We're not qualified to talk about the other part of the states, let alone the one we're in.
Yeah, dude, but no, they got like 5 feet, and we got 0, which was sweet. Finally.
I mean, we still have some on the ground, but yeah, it's been a very mild winter, aside from the few once-in-a-century storms we've got, which is wild.
And those are what make me the most aggravated.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
when that
it's the
happens.
worst.
Like, remember we were out there shoveling, huffing and puffing all day. We took 3 feet of snow off my car. I go to sleep, wake up 9 hours later, and there's 4.5 feet on top of that. I'm like, how is that possible?
Dude, I was talking to my coworkers the other day, and they were like, I am so miserable. I have been for the past few months. I was like, yeah, you haven't seen the sunshine. That's
Yeah,
so
dude.
crucial to humans being happy is that sun hitting your face. You don't get it up here for months, and everyone's like seasonal depression. It's like, yeah, it's
10
called
months out of the
living
year.
here. You know,
Yeah,
like
dude, I
it's,
saw that. It's
everyone
like-
has
they're
it.
like, is
you
it
know?
even called seasonal depression anymore if it's 10.5 months
Yeah,
out of the year?
seriously. it's called like seasonal,
Seasonal
happiness.
happiness,
It's the summer. You know, it's called
I'm
yeah.
so ready. I'm so stir crazy.
Dude, I know.
I have been since like November.
It's crazy though, because once summer hits, it's so comfortable up here. Like
Yeah, it
there's
rocks.
there's a couple days where it's kind of a little too much, but like dude, go to summer in Florida, you can't even go outside
Nah,
without touching
brutal.
water or be inside without having the AC. You know, it's
I've
summer.
never been to Florida.
Summer up here, it's sticky.
Humid.
It's sticky,
Sticky,
man.
yeah.
It's weird.
I
yeah.
don't do well in Florida in the summer. I just sweat through clothes.
How's
We,
it? You're going next month, right?
Yeah.
How's summer in April?
How
Probably dope.
It's like
how's
80
summer in April? I don't think it's ever happened. Florida, however,
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I know what you're saying. The
You know what I'm
Popo,
saying.
we're here.
Wow, they are cruising.
They are.
Good
3
lord.
of them.
Y'all can't see this, but 4 cops just flew by. 5. Here comes another one.
Should we go follow him?
Dude, kind of. Can we take this on the road?
Seems serious.
I'll hold the pod track.
Let's all drink
Dude,
and
they're
drive
ripping.
and follow the cut.
Is there another? There's another one coming.
Oh my god, dude, some shit's going down.
Yo.
I can't wait to look into that.
I love living on Arlington Street, man.
I don't.
We hear
All the time.
loud noises all the
Dude,
time.
Dude, I was
On
going
our
to work
first-
the other day, driving down right down.
That was 6.
Right down the street over there, and these 2 cops are parked on the side of the road, just watching this guy's dancing in the street, tweaking out bad.
Where was this?
Nice.
Right down around the corner. Is there another? one?
Dude, is this another one?
Yep.
Get the
He's like, I'm
fuck
coming,
out of
guys.
here.
This guy's just gonna be able to say he was there. Like,
We might have to pause.
nah. What are we gonna do? There. Look.
He's coming from a ways away with it. Oh, that car pulled over for him. He's parked right outside. This might be a special episode.
Oh man.
Wow. All right.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Sorry.
something's going
I
on.
I had a tickle in my
Canadian tickle.
throat. Yeah.
Sorry. I've never heard you. I've never heard you say that.
I don't say it that
So-
I
way.
know.
That's why.
I can't believe you watched that episode without me.
Yo, I
You
came
can't?
in. Hold
No.
on. Hold on.
We had plans, and you decided to go play Buck
Hold
Hunter
on.
at Dundee's instead.
Pause.
What do you
Pause.
mean? And I had our TV broke.
Pause. I came in to have watching TV, and it's just fucking
Yeah.
flat black
The
screen.
TV's broken.
No, I know that, but they don't. And I literally came in to have fucking staring at a TV that was lit up and then dark
Yeah.
for 2 seconds, and then lit up
Something's
and then
going
dark
wrong.
for 2 seconds.
I was in the kitchen when you came in.
You literally
had it on to listen
You
to.
literally sat down at the TV and were trying to find a Family Guy episode for us to watch while Evan was.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't
Yeah.
just wait for the new TV and me.
I was itching, bro. And actually, last night, so if you'd let it flicker for about 15 minutes, then it would start going like 40 seconds of
Yeah,
crystal clear,
yeah.
and then stop for 1 second, and then be like 3 minutes of crystal clear.
Yeah.
So I made do.
It would like warm up.
I may do. You didn't even tell them what television. There's,
Oh, there's
8.
another one. There's another one.
There's 8 cops. Dude, Jake, peek your head out that curtain. I want to see if you can see it.
Yeah. Stick your whole head right out the window. It opens right up.
We might want to pause this broadcast.
That's another cop. Didn't have his lights on.
9. You see
Are they
anything?
all down the road or did they hit State Street?
Boys, I think we go for a little walk. Let's pause this.
I'm not going for a little walk.
Why? Because of your knee?
Yeah. Yes.
He's gonna go for a little hobble.
I'll do the cast. You guys go.
I don't trust you by yourself.
We'll
I'll just
no, we'll just look into it afterwards. But I definitely got to look into it. That's crazy. What
Remember
time
that-
is it? 10 o'clock.
There's
Or that-
another one.
Dude.
Boys, now is the time to burn a building down on the other side of town when the entire police force is caught up on the north side.
What could have possibly happened?
A fire.
A fire. That's what I was thinking.
No, that can't be it.
You're probably
think
right.
that's
You're probably
probably-
right. No, because I don't think that many
Probably
cops would have
cat
been
stuck in a
going.
tree.
Dude, honestly, did you see?
Yes, 10 troopers flying 90 miles an hour down the...
Did you see? Fuck, what was it the other day? There was like gunshots at the pool hall on Arsenal
Oh,
Street.
yeah, I did see
Yeah.
that.
Which is weird because, like, dude, Watertown was never really like that town. Like, we had drugs, but never really like gun violence. And over the course of the past, 5-6 years, like, there's been, shots fired and fucking like Rio shut down because of it, and now like
Yeah.
shootings there, like a
Right
couple
around the
people
corner.
murdered, like with gun, like it's like in the past.
Both you guys text me like, "Yo, are you all right?" Back when I was working at the bar and there was a shooting
Yeah.
right next door. Yeah.
Yeah, double deuce. Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
Well, they
and-
always were talking. I would always hear people outside screaming about, I gotta go get my piece. And I was like, okay,
You
don't
didn't
do
bring
that.
it with you?
Well, no, they left it. They
No, I
left it
know.
in the
That's what I'm
bar.
saying. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they had it. Oh yeah, they just left it inside the
Which
building
is
with all the
super
people in it.
illegal, by the way. I don't know if you know that. You can't legally
Just
drink.
leave it unattended.
No. You can't consume alcohol at a bar with a gun on you. You can't go even with if you are completely licensed to carry a pistol,
Mm-hmm.
you can't bring that pistol to a bar and drink.
But you can if you're not drinking.
Yeah, of course. Yes, I think. I don't own a gun. I don't know. That's my understanding of it. It
don't
could be
know.
a very
Don't
wrong
try this at
understanding.
home.
But yet you see, so like nothing even they haven't received any repercussions from that incident yet.
Yeah.
Because 2 days later they're like, come down here and shoot your music video for
I
free.
saw
I
that.
was like wait.
They were like, we had a list of people wanting to get in, but now the we kind of have some availability.
Yeah,
Something came up, you know.
Something came up.
But no, dude, it's crazy, and it's crazy that the guns have been turning up in town because when I was growing up, it was never like that. You know,
You sound so old.
I know that's why I laughed because I'm fucking not even 30. But no, I remember that was my Mike Cable 11, I think. Right.
It startled me.
Yeah, I know it did. I wanted to make you feel safe as soon as possible.
I just think
I,
like there's demons
I
following
mean, it's
me.
also kind of like where you hang out though.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Which is why we used to go right next door to where those shots were fired.
That's why
We
we
Right.
get
used to-
drinks.
That's why we used to go
That's
hang
why
out at the
we
golf
still
course.
go there.
What's that?
That's why we used to go hang out at the golf course.
Yeah, dude. Those were
the best.
sweet
That
days.
was the best.
There's nothing like going and just sitting
Middle-
on a golf course in the middle of the night.
We used to grab a cooler and lawn chairs and
Couple guitars, yeah.
and walk right out on the golf course
No shit.
and just
Yeah.
sit there and drink all night till the sun came up.
What golf course?
Usually
Ives.
Yeah.
wherever though.
Yeah.
Just tell the whole world how much we trespassed.
I mean,
we'll edit it out.
No, we,
we
won't.
definitely-
we
definitely
won't.
won't. Leave it
That's
in.
okay.
Leave it.
But no, dude, it was fun, dude. They had like this
I'm
little
looking
pavilion.
at you, me later.
They had this little pavilion out there where we would just sit because it'd be pouring rain.
Yeah.
And we would just still sit out there until 5 a.m.
Little snack shack thing. That was
Yeah.
cool. So they had
Yeah.
like a little overhang, so we just sit
Yeah.
under it.
And
Yeah.
there was only about 6 by 6 feet that didn't get like wet at all, and that's where we would just huddle up. And
Dude,
sit.
I think of it often how you and I that one night went to Faith Fellowship and,
Yeah.
and just belted. You called me drunk. I was like playing
No
Xbox
doubt.
or something, and we fucking till 6 a.m. or just jamming. And at Faith Fellowship, there's a ring of houses like around that baseball field that all I'm sure were woken up by a screaming.
We were on
fucking
the baseball
fall-
field?
We were right in the parking lot between the building and the baseball field, just belting and
Punk rock music?
oh yeah,
belting punk rock
Punk
music.
rock.
And the
Wait,
way
when was this?
the way
10
Oh,
years
fuck,
ago.
oh, high
probably.
school?
10
okay.
years ago, yeah. And dude, the way that those buildings, remember so specifically the way that like the building and like where we were positioned, it was like an auditorium where like our voices were bouncing off the walls and like off the windows of the houses. I
Oh,
was
you could
like-
hear it.
dude. You could hear it for
Yeah, yeah.
probably and
Yeah.
all like it like. And it was so bad. We never played before. It was just like a drunk fucking acoustic set that we're just screaming at fucking 4 a.m. and these people are trying to sleep, get up their kids for school for the next day, you know. and-
Nah, fuck them.
They're
Fuck 'em.
welcome.
yeah, seriously.
seriously.
You're lucky you didn't have to pay.
Yeah,
You know?
dude.
I bumped all of a lesson in romantics this morning, and I had to drive out to Cape Vincent, top to bottom. Then I got into sales told, Just went right through the
You went
nostalgia
backwards.
list. I went backwards.
Yep.
Yeah, I loved it.
God,
I loved
what?
it.
I saw you. You posted that picture. You and Jenna.
did. Like,
And-
I was
and
all
you,
about
and
it
you
this
had
morning.
to fucking post the.
I did.
Yeah,
Well,
that
the
was
walk
this
on
morning,
water or
wasn't
drown.
it? You posted that. Yeah.
You had to post those.
I
lyrics,
want
All
to
in
do
the
that
fields?
song too. We're gonna get a little
Gotta get a list.
album going of cover songs. I want to do
Cover album?
I actually
cover album.
I talked to Alex and Driz about this the other day. I want to do studio acoustic versions of
Yeah.
songs that never had them and deserved them.
Waster.
Like because we did 3 Cheers for 5 years piano, but there is a Mayday version of that that's perfect.
I used to play it.
But then there's, you know what I mean? There's fucking all the like we did in A Day to Remember one that they already have an acoustic version of, and we're like, let's do their acoustic version of their song. But I want to start doing songs that didn't get the acoustic versions way back in the day, like Walk on
Transpose it
Water.
yourself, yeah.
Yeah, like kind of make it your own, you know. But like
Walk
some
on
like
Water would be
real acoustic, like real
You're talking
electric
deep
songs.
cuts.
Yeah,
Waster.
I'm talking.
Lonely Smile.
Yeah, Evan's all about it.
We're doing that song
We're doing
first.
it. Oh,
That's
okay.
the first one.
That's the first one though that didn't really get that fucking.
That's such a good
acoustic
way to
version.
start.
Dude. It's a very good way to start. Yeah,
we could do it.
I'm even talking about older songs though too, where like, not like fucking 80s, 90s. I'm when I say old, I mean like old Blink songs, like
Yeah,
from like
dude.
the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That's not old at all.
Dude, you see
That
Travis
song could
Barker
buy beer
has to
today.
have surgery on his hand?
No,
They had to cancel their whole South America dates.
Really? Which
Yeah.
hand?
I don't know, he drums with both of them, I think.
Oh.
Probably.
Was it his diddle hand or his paradiddle hand? You know.
I don't know. That guy's such a maniac when it comes. He probably does everything with both hands.
He could do it one-handed if he wanted.
He could diddle me
lazy.
with both hands.
But yeah, no, I guess he's got to have surgery.
How'd he break it?
That sucks.
Probably
Did
playing
he,
the drums.
Did he break it or? I love how informed you are. You're like, I think he plays with both hands. He probably broke it playing the drums with both hands. I don't know which hand it was.
I read the headline. I didn't click the whole 3-minute read article.
Fair enough. So
You know what I mean?
it might have been one of those articles.
What difference does it
that's
make?
like-
He can't play the drums. They had to cancel their
'cause
show.
Sometimes you click on the article, they're like, haha, fucking gotcha. You know what
Well,
I mean? They're
But no,
like-
this was actually a
That's for
video
a broken
that
finger.
Tom DeLonge
Oh,
actually posted a video of
he's
him
got
talking
4
about
of
it.
them on that hand. That work.
Yeah, but how do we? Oh, old Blink songs. Yeah, dude. Like, I feel like every single Blink song that's ever been is like famous though.
I'm not saying they have to be underrated songs. I'm saying electric, because a lot of bands, they'll take a very popular electric song they have and do an acoustic version of it. State Champs does it a lot, All Time Low does. But then they've got those absolute bangers that would make such great acoustic songs that never had like studio acoustic.
Oh, yes.
versions
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
You know what
for
I mean?
sure.
Like
Yep.
people will kind of post up and like put up their phone and do an acoustic version of it. But I mean like the whole 9 yard, the
Edit it
bells
and-
and
yeah,
whistles,
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking a studio version of it. You
Yep.
know?
That's genius.
I think that'd be really cool, you know. Not just
it
to
would
do
be.
that. Yeah.
I'm in.
I didn't ask. You were in from the get go.
It's my idea.
You gotta start,
Why
you gotta
didn't
go
I
over
think
it.
of that?
It's my idea.
You got to go over and do it because I want to hear that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
You have
Well,
an
my voice
awesome acoustic voice.
He
My
does.
voice has got to recover because I'm a little.
Your knees got to recover too. You got to stand up
You're
straight
just
to do those
falling
vocals.
apart, my man.
Dude, seriously, crumbling.
Because you get all these confidence, like once you're out boozing, you get all this confidence, and
Oh, I
you're like
sing.
unbreakable.
Dude, I know.
You know what I mean?
Very
you start playing
unbreakable.
Bach
Cloud
Hunter.
9.
You start trying to give the old Serbian double bluff.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
start trying to sing songs 4 octaves out of your range.
No, I
like,
do it though.
It's
Within the next day, I can't do it. I would be terrible on tour. Could you imagine? Like, just the first night's just fantastic.
Dude.
Second night, Jake's singing.
dude, no,
Or whoever,
I
dude,
used to
someone
think
else
about that
has got
all the we would play a 20-minute set that we rehearsed for 5 weeks, and then the
Shot.
next day I'd be like, I can't talk.
Nope.
How am I supposed to go to Albany the next day and play another show and then another state? I was like, I can't do this.
Wrong.
I'm not cut out. Yeah, I'm not cut out for this.
they pump you full of drugs.
That's
is
what
it
it is, right? Yeah, the old Epstein's Island motto.
They used to call them rock doctors. Actually, they would like give these like especially like metal vocalists or like rock vocalists that needed to do that like 6 days a week and like strain their voice hard. They would just be like, take these, you'll feel it. And then next thing you know, they come off the road after 3-4 months of doing it and start getting crazy withdrawals because they're so addicted
Need the
to the.
amphetamines.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
When I was in Key West, they had this person. Yeah, dude. Key West was dope. But they had this person that would literally like drive around in, like you could call them if they were called like the hangover doctor or something, and you give them a call and they would fucking show up to your house or wherever you were in a matter of minutes and inject you with like this saline water fucking. I don't think they're doctors, okay? I think they're just people. I didn't have to get it done, but they literally just show up and pump you full of liquid so you can keep drinking. That's
they just artificially hydrate you?
Yeah. That's
Wow.
exactly what they do. And they're called like the hangover doctor. And people will get so fucked up at Key West that they're like fucking like on their deathbed. And they'll call this hangover doctor.
And
they'll
fix them.
they'll
They're like,
fuck,
I
they'll
can
fi-
do it all
and then
over
they'll
again.
just fucking go right back to the pineapple coladas. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about these big famous bands like back in like the late 90s,
Oh,
early
I don't
2000s,
doubt it.
like that the record company would send these doctors out on the road with them because they had so much money invested just to, hey, anything that's going to keep this guy singing for this tour, do it.
Dude, people,
you know what I mean?
people used
Because we
to
have
say
so
that,
much money on this.
Right.
Dude, people used to say that like Trump used to get pumped full of like amphetamine cocktails before his rallies because he was like fucking.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, no, well, and they were just like, yeah, he's fucking. It's like they're like he has to travel by plane fucking 16 hours a day,
Yeah.
and then fucking on nothing but 4 Happy Meals, and fucking
Right.
show up and deliver a 3-hour speech and crush. They're
Yeah.
like right before he hits stage, fucking right in the ass cheek.
And these
you know
dudes
what
are
I mean?
75 years old,
Well,
not even
that's
like...
just it. Like, imagine fucking being a musician and traveling 16 hours and then going and doing a set. Like, that's what he's doing, but his set is fucking riling
Right.
up the fucking right. You know what I mean?
And he's triple the age of
yeah,
these people.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, they're like, it's almost physically impossible for someone of his age with his health, because he's not a healthy guy. He's not like fucking Liver King type shit. You
He's
know?
rich enough to be healthy, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's plenty rich enough to be
Anything
healthy.
that's
He just
wrong with him, they're
doesn't
like,
be.
yo, this hasn't hit the market. It probably won't for another 32 years.
Yeah, there's
but we
it's
got
like
it.
when
Here you go.
he had COVID and like everyone was like, "This is gonna take him out." He's fucking, you know, like a sneeze away from keeling over, and then in 24 hours he was like, "I've never felt better in my life."
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "I could run a marathon right now." You
Dude, that's
know?
not bad.
That's a terrible Trump impression. I got better ones, but not today.
I've heard word. Let me hear it.
No, not
Why
today.
not?
Do
Do
it,
it.
Jake. Why not?
I haven't worked on it in a while. He's
Do it.
he's been out of the picture for a while.
Who have you been working on?
Biden. I'll give
me-
that. I'll give that one.
I wanna
next
hear
week.
it. You
been working on it?
I gotta work. No, give me a week.
Can you do? You do
I
good impressions.
Dude, I suck at impressions. I can't do them at all.
I've heard him do. Well, I won't say it because he's a local guy, but it's very impressive.
Wait, what?
A local vocalist he did. It was very
Oh,
impressive.
word.
Oh,
Theirs? No, I can't imitate
No,
him.
dude, theirs is
I know.
good. Theirs is good.
Dude, my dad was always fucking so good at. You know, you guys ever watch Angry Beavers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to fucking watch that before school, and then he would drive us to school, and he would like with his mouth make like the trumpet like theme song, but he would sound just like literally doing that, like sound like a trumpet and do it in pitch, and he would
Weird.
do fucking weird voices. And I was like, how do you do that? Like it was always
Some
so
people just get it.
baffling to me, and he would just fucking commit. You know, and I was like, "That's the thing, dude. If you watch voice actors and shit, dude, some of the way they're twisting their faces to make their fucking
got
voices,
it.
you gotta commit if you're doing a
Bro,
voice, man.
I
I was
can't do
thinking
them.
about
You
that.
gotta commit.
I was thinking about that 'cause, like, I was watching like Facebook Reels or something, and like I don't know, it was like Bill Hader or somebody like doing like all of like his impressions. I'm like, being an impressionist is like an extreme. It's a real talent because think about it this way. Like yeah, being a musician, I know hundreds of musicians that are awesome and as good as like these famous people. I know a lot of people that are really good at golf or really that were super good at basketball. I don't know one person in my life that is real that can do that impressions. Like to you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so funny because it's literally just acting like someone else. It's
Yeah, but
literally
sounding
like
like them,
yeah,
too,
Yeah.
and-
you know what it is? You know what I figured out though too? More than anything, it's mannerisms. It's imitating. Like if you just do the voice, like that's one thing. Like if you say like, but if you if they do this thing and you like if you do a Dr. Evil impression, as soon as you do this, you're like, I can hear it now. You know what I mean?
Right,
like you
yeah.
follow the little
No, you do.
the visual cues that they do too. You know, and
Right,
it's
but that being
fucking-
said, do you know anybody that can do it?
no.
Yeah, me
No.
neither.
No, I know it's funny because I know everybody that can do like
It's a science.
one good impression. I feel like
Right.
everybody's got one good impression though, where it's like kind of like, oh, like I can make fun of this or that. But
Right.
but when you find somebody who can switch
and
instantaneously.
have conversations with themselves as different people.
Dude,
like that's wild.
Shit's impressive.
Yo, if you can do an impression, send it to the Facebook.
Yeah,
page.
no, I want to see some good impressions.
that'd be dope.
Fucking, I remember I was watching John DiMaggio, who does the Bender, and he was watching people try to do Bender, and he was like, that one's like not that great. He's like, that one. He's like, this guy's got it. He goes, he's got it here. He's like, that's where the magic is. He understands, and he's literally like extending his throat like this. He's like, the voice comes from here, and it's like so weird that like that's where he could depict because your voice can come through your nose.
Well, that's
or
where
it
you
can
were saying
come
you
through your
sing from, right?
voice,
You
or-
sing from like here, like you noticed that, right?
Kind of, yeah. Well,
You were
no,
telling me
no.
that.
I was saying my rasp. When I rasp my
okay.
vocals, it comes from the bottom of my throat. Yeah, where like you said, yours comes from your gut. Which
Right.
and I guess that's where Durs does too. It didn't really make sense to me. But then when I was doing it, I was like, you can almost hear the difference in tones of when this is rattling and when this is causing it, you know?
100%.
It's it's fuck, dude. It's fascinating to me. And it's fascinating because naturally everybody has a different voice. Everybody has a different voice, and to be able to bend it to make it sound like somebody else's voice is just so impressive to me.
Especially
you know?
since you hear yourself way different than you actually sound to
Fuck
other
yeah.
people. So like that's
It's
crazy
it's-
in
it's
itself.
crazy,
though. Like
yeah.
so how do you match like what other people are hearing
Yep.
perfect while you're hearing it different?
And then you can hear people sing impressions. That's crazy too. You ever hear
Yeah.
like vocal impressionists?
oh,
where,
they
like,
do it
you
on like
fucking-
Fallon all the time. Like what's
crazy.
Ariana Grande can sound like anybody.
Oh, yeah,
She's
she's
great.
crazy. She's a wicked good singer.
She's crazy.
She is crazy.
But yeah, no, I always just thought that was fucking impressions were just one of those fucking Jim Carrey is just
Yeah.
like when I think of like and not only impression but like characters. Like dude, I'd love to fucking make a character. I feel like
Yeah.
but like how incredibly difficult is that to literally like put together an outfit, like style your hair a certain way and be like, this is how this guy would talk and like this is what he would say and these are his catchphrases. Like that's so wild to me. And then people like Mike Myers are like, I'll make 10 of them.
And use them all in
And
the
use them
same
all
movie.
in one movie. Yeah, fuck it. Like it's crazy to me to make a character like that.
Because it's just like anything else, you have to practice it. But I don't think there's anything more awkward than doing a goofy voice and talking and by yourself.
No.
I'm like, man, if anybody caught me doing this,
Yep.
I'd never come out of my house ever
that's
again.
just it. You have to
Yeah,
commit, dude. I saw this thing where like Jim Carrey's parents used to literally not be able to send him to his room because he would just fucking stare in his mirror and just make weird faces and fucking be screaming, just yelling Jim Carrey shit. And they're
Yeah,
like,
it's
"Well,
weird.
you shut up, never." Just fucking,
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
like we're just
Like, he wants to
being
be up there. Like, he's not
you know what
punished.
I mean? Like you fucking.
Did you see that girl on TikTok that has his face?
Oh my god! And is
Oh,
and
yeah.
does the impression of
Yeah.
him too. Yeah, he's. But again, she's got the mannerisms down. Like even like the very quick jolty, and then like the smile with her top teeth. Like
Yep.
the mannerisms are so perfect, and that's where
she
you
looks
can
like
see she looks just.
You've
like
you've
him.
never seen it? She
No, I
has
have-
his. Oh, okay.
No, I have seen it.
Yeah,
It's kind of unfortunate actually for
it
her.
is. It is. She's a,
Hey,
she's
she-
a she's
she
a
makes
very
it
not
work.
handsome guy.
Yeah. Very not handsome gal.
We got 100 subscribers.
102. 102.
What?
I saw that today.
Do you guys switch the URL yet?
No.
Gotta get on it. Let's do that tonight.
What is that? What is that?
That means
Do.
that means so instead of us, if we were to tag our page right now on Facebook and wanted people to
It'd
go
have all
watch
those
it,
crazy extra
it would
letters?
Say, it would say youtube.com/3876456 YouTube user 45. Now it can say,
You know what I'm
you know what
saying?
I'm saying? As long as no one else has it, which they probably do. So we're gonna have to be like, underscore what I'm exclamation point saying question. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll figure it
Sweet.
out though. We'll figure it out.
That's kind of exciting though.
It
100
is.
subscribers.
It is. We could always go Buckets Wilson if we have to.
Buckets Wilson.
We could also get 1,000 views on a video.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Maybe if you guys.
You guys
Evan,
need to
what'd you
and
say?
What?
Evan said he was going to shave somebody's name into his chest.
The
He
100
did say that.
subscriber.
He did say that. We got to figure out who it was.
Ooh.
Their name or their YouTube username? Because there's gonna be a bunch of numbers. Just 3846. What is that?
Who's going
Pi?
to shave into your chest?
You are.
Dibs. Can I?
I am not going near that.
Why?
I'll run my fingers right through it.
Yeah, man. Run your teeth through it.
You gotta floss somehow.
Yeah,
You're
you
flossing all the time. You don't need it.
Flossing.
Yeah, dude. Actually, I guess you're not supposed. Those flossers I use, I guess, are not what you're. And I have regular dental floss in there now.
Oh, dude, I hate those flossers you use.
Thank
the little
God,
dinosaur
because I'm
picks.
sick of finding them all over the fucking house.
I ever since you
And
mentioned
in the
it
yard,
once.
and in the yard, and in the driveway.
Those are from months ago before.
That's
before
disgusting. That's disgusting.
before the snow.
You're not helping your cause.
I am helping my cause because listen to me. You haven't found one since you brought up that one time. Because
I found it.
you
I've
hurt
heard
my
of them. I
feelings.
just haven't said anything. I just throw them away.
Yo, it's like if
No,
you,
that's
if,
because I find them, they ain't mine.
Find them on
Yo,
the dryer.
Evan.
All over the goddamn place.
Evan.
No,
If
you don't.
If you have a dog, you got to go out in spring and clean up their winterly shit. If you have a lab, you got to go up and clean
Clean
up
his
his
flossers.
winterly floss.
There was
pits.
one flosser in the driveway that must have fallen out of my pocket, and then it snowed.
Why was it in your pocket to begin with?
Because he's a
I was,
Throw it
hound.
out of
I was
garbage.
on the move. I was on the move. What do you mean?
Just leaves him
I've never
sprinkled all
seen
over the
somebody
house.
that flosses compulsively like you do.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not. I don't think it's weird. I admire it. I wish I would floss like that, but I'm just like, God, he's on it all the time. I
Yeah,
can't
dude.
wait to tell you have something in your teeth.
I never do.
I know. I'm looking forward to the day that I can tell you.
I love the hot burn.
That might be
of
the day I call it
gum.
quits.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Be like, you know what? If I try this hard and I'm still not getting it, I feel you. No, dude, I don't like those things because I feel like they're not sturdy enough. Like they break too easily, they lose their tension too quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No,
you
not
can't-
these ones.
You can't keep the hot.
Yeah, see, I got to pull it. Tight. I got to be cutting off circulation in this finger and fucking yanking it like it's gonna fucking. But I don't forget anything while I'm doing it.
What do you mean?
You ever hear that? You tie something around your finger, you don't forget it.
No.
Never heard that.
Well, like you have an idea and then you tie a little string around your finger so
Yeah.
you won't forget what your idea is.
It won't escape your. That's where you lose ideas. Is out your fingertips.
Yep.
Apparently.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's an
man.
old wives' tale.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
those old wives are wise.
That's old Native American burial.
You know what
ground
I think
shit.
it was? I think it's if you tied the thing around your finger because you had an idea, you'd be like, oh, like don't forget that idea that you tied because you had. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
like when you see like, I feel like it works with anything where it's like if you fucking do this specific thing and fucking make a mark of it somewhere somehow.
Yeah.
Like every time you see that mark, you're gonna be like, oh, I made that because I did that specific
Dude,
thing.
imagine
you know, it's one
Elon
of those
Musk's
things.
hands if he was tying
Dude,
strings
seriously,
around
that's why
his
he's got
fingers.
seven
explodes,
fingers, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
With the ideas.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
He'd-
a
stories.
He'd be all weighed down from his idea strings.
You think so?
He wouldn't be going swimming.
Swimming.
He wouldn't be going.
dude. He doesn't go anyways.
I think.
You ever he was on.
He
like,
goes flying.
He was on his yacht the other like a couple
Oh, I
months
saw
ago.
that
Dude,
picture.
People were like, yeah, fucking bashing him because he was so fat and like pale.
Just wicked
And it's like,
pale.
yeah, because he's been trying to go to space for the past 6 months. It takes.
He doesn't try to go.
Yeah, no, he go.
I wonder why he hasn't gone.
Can you get tan in space?
No,
You can't.
Why
probably not. No, I wouldn't say because you can't expose your skin to the fucking.
Oh, yeah, you can't get out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. There's no atmosphere.
And I feel like
to where
those
you can
UV rays
expose
are
it.
vicious out there. You can't
I
get
feel like
exposed
they
to them
probably
at
are.
all.
Like if you're looking out the window,
Just
you lose
radioactive,
your vision. Your retinas
yeah.
get fried quick.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't get exposed to the rays then. They'll come through the window.
Right, but
No,
I
they
don't
have-
think
they
you
have
can
protective
tan.
stuff.
You'll boil, but you won't tan. You know.
I guess.
I think like the masks, aren't they made of like copper or gold or something?
Just talking about what if you're just chilling in the shuttle?
Yeah, they have stuff over the window, like protective screens over the window, so you don't burn your eyes out of your head.
What if they just like did a little bit less so you don't burn your eyes but you can still get a tan?
Maybe they got tanning beds up there.
I'm sure some superficial blonde astronaut is gonna be is gonna complain about it and be like, "What do you mean I can't keep this up while I'm up there?" You know. But until then, I don't think it's the biggest issue that NASA's having.
You
right
could use
now.
tanning lotions. Probably not.
Yeah, but you still need the sun for that. You can't just put tanning lotion on you and then
Let me-
sit inside all day and get
You
tan.
can't?
No.
I thought that's how that works.
No.
Let me bring you a little bit of comfort.
No. Like they have like you put the lotion on and it makes you.
Yeah,
tan.
like it's like spray tan.
not
but
like,
it's just
not
lotion.
like sunscreen, not
Yeah.
like lotion. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You
like
said tanning
tanning
lotion.
But like you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, it's like a
Bronzing.
spray tan, but you rub it
Yeah,
on. Let me bring you a
right.
little bit of comfort. You can tan on Earth, and you're never going to space, so don't worry about it. You know,
Yeah, you're never going to
I
space.
don't, and hey, don't feel bad. I'm never going to space either.
I might go.
Yeah, I am.
But here's the thing: I can't tan on Earth. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I get burnt, like sunburnt, in a matter of hours, no matter what I
Because
do.
you never give yourself a base.
Yeah,
You
That's
start a
exactly
base.
what it is.
Yeah,
I
you gotta-
I burn in. I look like fucking Zoidberg in a matter of minutes, right?
I know who that is. Yeah.
Yep. And then I peel right
I
back to
do.
white.
So
Who's Zoidberg?
Watch
he's
Futurama.
He's a lobster man. He's a doctor.
You asked my recommendation on Futurama. I honestly told you my opinion that it was the greatest show ever conceived, and you said, "Yeah, right." And
'Cause I don't
never even
believe
watched
you.
it.
I've seen it. It's been on in the background.
Watch it.
Futurama.
Start watching that instead of your Last of Us, and get back.
No. Yeah, speaking of that, I don't like how we changed the subject on that, and I believe you owe me an apology.
Yeah.
You
no,
owe me an
did.
apology.
For
We had
what?
plans. I had the chicken thawing out.
You had no
and everything.
chicken. There was no chicken thawed out.
You were gonna
Yes,
cook
there
him
was.
dinner
Oh,
before
I
this.
did see
Before
the
the
chicken.
show.
Yeah,
dinner.
you saw the chicken thawed out.
You know what I had for dinner?
I had to chop up my horseradish pepperoni stick.
You know what I had for dinner?
What?
I stole a couple of them Kaiser rolls or whatever you got over there.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I did. I sold 3 of them.
For what?
I stuffed them full of cold taco meat.
No.
That's not a meal. That's
and made cold taco meat sandwiches.
What are
those
what
don't
are-
exist. Those aren't a thing.
That's just a cold, sloppy Joe without the sauce.
Yeah.
Wait. How many of those rolls I got left?
I don't know.
There was only 3 left. Oh my goodness.
I hope your dinner
Put
was
anything else on
delicious.
it, or just
No,
cold taco
no.
meat in the bread?
That's it.
Ew.
I would have rather had the chicken. But dude, even if I came home and brought the TV,
We even talked
we
about
wouldn't. It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, but you didn't know that at the time. That's not an excuse. That's not your savior right now. You didn't fucking know that.
You're right. I did it.
In retrospect, looking back,
Looking back on it, I thought it would have totally worked.
In the light of discretion.
oh my god,
Dude, that night, I had probably never laughed so hard in my entire
you
life.
were you literally got us on our knees. You were like, "Look, that's my tear on the ground. That's my tear."
Dude, I
You were
couldn't get up. My stomach
screaming,
hurt
bro.
so bad, dude. I was dying that
It
night.
was so much fun, dude. I don't even remember what the hell we were talking about.
I don't either.
It was a good night.
Oh, it was awful.
Oh, the rum was flowing.
The rum flowed. God, the rum
Flew.
flowed last
It
night.
flew.
It flewed.
It flanged.
I think
Flung?
it's flanged.
It flingered.
You guys are getting closer.
The rum was
They-
flowing.
You guys.
What is the past tense of flow? Flew.
Flew.
Rum flew. Yeah.
It
Maybe it's flowed.
No.
It flout.
No. Wait.
Flied.
It
Yeah, because the
flouted.
past tense of fly is flew. Flow is flowed.
It's got to be. Flowed.
Jesus Christ.
With 2 W's.
It's a good thing none of us went to college.
I
went.
did 2 semesters.
I was
yeah.
enrolled.
I couldn't tell.
I enrolled.
I was enrolled. I don't know how much I went.
I paid for it. I know that.
That was my biggest fear, is paying for it.
You
and not
paid for
getting
it?
I
any-
didn't pay for it.
Somebody paid for it in your name.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, I remember, I'll never forget this story. Oh my goodness. That it was actually Taylor was telling me it. You were at the Bauer Street house and you were like on the phone with somebody. She goes, "What did he just say?" And I'm like, "Oh, something about." She goes, "That is a lie. You should have heard him the other night, laying on the couch. He hasn't been to school in 2 months. He's talking to his grandma Shirley. Yeah, finals are coming around the corner. I've been studying a lot."
I didn't know Taylor when I went to college.
That's the thing. You weren't in college, but you were telling your grandma that you were.
I wasn't even with. Oh.
Yeah, you were. You were laying on the couch telling,
I don't
"Yeah,
remember
final.
that.
I got finals coming up."
I don't remember that at all.
That's what she was telling me
She's
at
a
your Bauer
liar.
Street
She's a
house.
liar. I didn't even know Taylor when I was going to college.
You weren't going to college, but you
But it would have had to be close enough to go into college to fake going.
definitely had to have been.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know her back then.
Yes, you did.
No.
You
Oh
did a.
my God. I probably met Taylor 2013.
Yeah.
I was gonna
exactly.
say it's been a while.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years.
I don't
Actually-
remember that.
Yeah.
No. I don't.
Is that what she said?
I couldn't. No,
She's
I
a
couldn't see
rascal.
that. She's a rascal, isn't she? She's a rascal. skull.
It sounds like something you'd lie about. if I'm
No,
being
I don't
honest.
think so.
Glad
I
you
don't
been
know.
pouring me a drink.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. How was work tonight, Ev? Was it busy?
No, I made $30.
It's gross. How long were you there?
2 hours and a half.
I mean,
There's just no one in there.
that sucks.
And then I fucked up. I misunderstood. Rich told me to like strip down a part of the dining room, and I did the wrong part, and he just texted me and yelled at me.
I love that.
10 minutes ago.
Dude, Alex said that back when he used to work there in like during football season, Rich would just be like at the bar screaming at the TV, fucking about the Patriots and shit, right? Like fucking, like he's not, like he doesn't own the place, or like he owns the place,
Right, yeah.
Rather, you know. But see, I would look at it the other way, where it's like if I was the owner of a restaurant, I wouldn't want to be at that bar
I wanna own a
screaming
restaurant.
at football, you know.
I would love to own a
Yeah.
restaurant.
My mom does. It doesn't seem like it's as glamorous as it's all chucked up to be.
I
yeah,
don't think
that's
I could do
true.
No, it's a lot of work. It's stressful, and it's almost like it's a business, man. You know,
Well,
I don't
yeah.
think I'm cut out to be a business guy because I'm too nice. I just want to give shit away all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I could literally buy something today for $200, and if I'm not using it a week from now,
Just
and
give
I
it to
could
someone.
sell it for $175, I'm gonna give it to somebody who gets use out of it. I don't know
For
why.
free.
For free.
Yeah.
That's like how I, you know, like I don't know. That's always just been my mindset, and I hate it. That's the one thing. Like I wish
Yeah, you
I
would
was
not
more.
be a very good business guy.
No, I would not be.
I want more milk.
People are like, "Hey, I want to come record with
Told
you."
you.
I'm like,
I know.
"I'll pay you to come do it." You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You come over, record the songs, and I'll give you $200.
I just need to have you sign this for liability, just in case you try
yeah.
to screw me. And not show up.
It's like it's
You
two,
know?
it's 200 an hour. You know what I'm saying? 150 an hour.
Yeah.
And at the end, you just start rifling
Yeah.
out money. You're like, how many hours were you here, boss?
Jesus Christ.
You're a nice
God,
guy.
I'm going to Sunken.
Yeah.
You're a nice guy.
God, we got to get in.
Dude,
I
because the song is a good song, and it's funny because Stephanie messaged me, or she sent me a Snapchat today of her singing Eastbound and Down. I was dying.
Really?
Yeah, she loves it.
Did you see her maternity shoot?
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Look
Dude, they
wicked
look
good.
fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's a bigger Waster fan than me.
Yeah, she came up to me the other day at work. She's like, "We got a lot to talk about."
Yeah,
I go, "We always do."
Yeah, dude.
Like we take that 3-day hiatus of like
Yeah.
when we do the podcast, and then fucking.
Oh, yeah,
She's got
yeah.
a whole laundry list of songs she wants to hear, and Evan told me this and this. It's like, I'm sure he did.
Laundry list, bro.
Yeah.
No, she's stuck on Red Green in between, just like I am.
Dude, it's a great album. I wish they had more good albums.
Yeah, that
Because
sucks.
it does
They don't.
the one and done, and with as good as it was, you would think that they had at least a little more left in them.
It's like they
you
changed
know?
the style completely.
Yeah.
They had none left in them.
No.
I don't blame them, dude. You blow your load on an album like that, it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
It is. It's really good. I don't know if you knew. Have you listened to Neck Deep at all or no?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So Neck Deep and Waster were like good friends over in the UK.
In the UK.
Yeah. Nice little clip there.
No, I feel that.
And I'm pretty sure that I don't know if it was Red Green or their previous album, but Ben Barlow, who was the singer of Neck Deep, that his dad was the one who produced Neck Deep's like old and early shit. And I'm pretty sure that he produced Waster's first shit as well. I don't know if it was Red Green or if it was their first EP, Screwed or whatever it was, which was okay as well.
I didn't listen to that.
It's not, dude. Red Green and In Between is genuinely a fucking great
It's
album.
so good.
And I like albums. I don't like oh, like this is a good song. This I want to be able to throw that record
Yeah, and just let it
on a
play.
player and fucking not move the needle.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, it's a good
A
one.
Lesson in Romantics, fucking
Front to back.
front to back. The only
Just did
one
it today.
Miserable at Best is the only one that makes my dick soft a little bit. It's a great
s-
song, but it
that's-
ruins the momentum.
It's so funny that you said that because I skipped that song today when I was listening to
Well,
it.
dude, because if you can, oh fuck, don't tell me. Okay, yeah, you go from track 5, which is
I think it's Take This to Heart.
no, stop it, you idiot.
You idiot.
It's
Was it If You Wanted a
If You
Song?
Wanted a Song written about you, the boom, boom, boom
Yeah.
comes in with a bass line,
Uh-huh.
and then going right from that into Walk on Water or Drown. Oh, it's so good. But then right in between it, there's that slow down of the piano.
Uh-huh.
It probably could have come after You Be the Anchor, if I'm being
It
honest.
should have just been the last
The
song.
tail end, the book end of it. That's what I'm saying. It threw off the momentum. But other
That
than
album
that,
has so much momentum.
dude, it's so fucking good.
I just
other than
cried
that.
all morning
Dude,
in the truck on the way.
Dude,
to Kate Vincent.
there are a few albums that get me like that.
Just
where
sit there,
it's
just crying.
I always said, I don't know if I'd stand by this anymore, but I always said that if I went to prison and I was in death row and they were like, you get one final meal and your budget's $30, I'd say, get me a CD player, a pair of headphones, and a lesson in romantics.
I think
and
I think they'd still give you the meal.
No, I don't think
they'd be like,
I don't
no.
think, I'd be like, I'm eating that.
You know what I mean?
I'd be like, no, you don't
All right,
understand.
fine, you get a turkey sub. bro.
I will have
Fuck,
one.
I really wish I asked for something
I will
wanted to
have. I will have one glass of carrot juice.
Yeah,
we don't have
One
that.
small glass
Then
of
I will have nothing.
eat. Was that all they give you? $30?
I want my Mayday
No,
bread.
they used to, dude. They used to fucking let you get whatever you wanted, and then I can't remember who it was, but one inmate was like, I want like 30 pounds of lobster, fucking this and that. Literally,
shut it down?
Ended up racking
like,
up like
no.
a couple grand. No, they got it for him, and he didn't even eat it. He
yeah,
literally
he was
he
just
ate
like-
like one scoop of ice cream. Was like, I'm stuffed.
He
Kill me
basically
now.
just wanted to say, fuck you
Yeah.
one last time.
Yeah, dude, that meal.
I'm
That meal, guys, let me say that meal was to die for.
Is that one of those jokes you were practicing
No,
on your car?
no, I didn't know.
Kid was practicing a comedy sketch on his way to work. By himself
no,
and laughing
dude.
at his joke. And by the way, he was enacting the crowd laughter as if he was in front of an audience.
Dude,
You were?
I felt I've not been getting a lot of sleep, and I think I'm dabbling. I'm like looking over the edge of deprivation, you know?
Just borderline on hallucination.
Dude, yeah, no, dude, because I was fucking.
Dude, that's a cool
Are you
lyric
too-
right there. Wait, what did you just say?
Dabbing.
Something about deprivation, and
I-
you said
I
just
don't know.
borderline hallucination. You guys
Oh, that's
write
nice.
that down.
Yeah,
We don't have to.
that's
It's
And put it on.
recorded.
And put it on internets.
Internet.
all of them.
Yeah.
Are you
of an abundance of
Are
the
you too
internets.
tired to do your two truths and a lie?
Well, I want to hear
Yes.
his story real quick.
Oh yeah,
though.
first. I forgot he was telling us.
No, dude, it was just weird because like I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, whether it's doing this or like I get 3 days off a week and the other 4 are right in a row, and I never sleep on the 4 in a row that I work, and then I'm always like I gotta get fucking my 8 hours in on my 3 days off, and I will get literally probably less than 4 hours of sleep on every single one of those days.
Cumulative? Or
No,
each day?
each day. But still, you have to get fucking.
Consecutive.
You have to get
Cumulative.
cumulative, yeah. But no, like the humans are supposed to get at least 8 hours of sleep.
I think it's just cumulative.
It's
I think they
100%
changed. I think they
not.
changed that. I think you need more.
Anyway.
No. So it depends on a lot of things, what your age, gender, all that stuff.
What you
But
ate.
They say,
What
yeah,
you had for water.
how much you were drinking.
BMI,
TMI.
Body mass index.
What?
BDSM.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
It's Christian contemporary. No, but anyways, just feel like I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, and I feel it like everywhere in my eyes and my brain, like even like
feel it in your knee?
last week on the podcast. No, last week on the podcast, you said something about the bomber helmet, and immediately I should have been like, I thought they called those turbans, but I was like, no, fucking, dude, fucking
mad at himself.
Dude, I was mad at myself. I was like,
immediately.
I was like,
I think you did say it.
no, I waited like 10 seconds, but it's like Squidward. We already played Babble like an idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking. It
Dude, there was
just-
another thing you didn't catch when we were talking about swimming.
Oh yeah, the black people. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm on that all the time.
You're like, why did it take me so long to connect those dots?
It's the sleep, man. I need more sleep.
Well, pop one off with Eddie right
Dude,
here.
seriously. But anyways, so I'm on the way to work, and dude, just exhausted, and I'm literally like thinking, like imagining like this fucking comedy sketch where like I'm like on stage like telling these jokes I'm not saying them out loud, but I'm like telling it in my head, and then like pausing for laughter while the crowd reacts, and then like tagging along to it, and then it gets to the point where I say something in my head that's so funny that I am actually actively screaming in my car, crying, laughing, so because I'm hilarious, and I'm like,
We should
and-
set you up with a
dude,
comedy
and
show
I'm-
somewhere.
Dude, but here's the thing. That was all going on in my head, and I heard the laughter after my jokes.
Yeah.
I was like, and
Yeah,
There
but
could
if you
just be
take that,
real
if you
laughter.
take that in
It
front of an
was-
audience and those
Yeah,
jokes
and they
don't land
bomb.
like you think they're gonna, like in your brain, like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
fucked.
You know who thought those jokes were hilarious? I did because
Yeah.
I wrote
And
them.
you're
But I
sick-
go in front of
and you're sick.
Yeah, dude. One of my segues.
You make me nervous.
Oh, hey,
One
what, yeah,
of my
what-
segues was this next joke is so dark. its entire village could be fed for pennies a day,
Oh my god.
and I still won't do it.
And I
See, it's not that good.
no,
Pause.
it's-
Pause. For like, see that killed at the Coliseum when I did it.
In your brain.
In my
brain,
in my
in my
head,
brain
yeah.
Coliseum.
Yeah, no strangers allowed.
That killed.
No stranger allowed. I wouldn't let anybody in my show that wasn't gonna laugh.
Yeah, right. Like, why are you coming to a comedy show?
Anybody
if
that
you
doesn't
don't
laugh,
wanna-
get out.
If you don't want to laugh it out,
Oh my god.
you're
See,
sick.
Yeah, dude. But that was the sleep. That's not me. That's the lack of sleep. You know.
No,
I'm
overtired.
I'm a,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
over Jaker,
Overjaked. I know, dude. It was like
over Jamie.
it was like the rum cokes were in me, but they weren't. And it was a scary thought because I was like, if this is how I am normally, I don't think I can drink anymore.
Did you see? Did I send you guys that thing I shared on Facebook earlier? It was like this grown ass man in a boxing ring, but he had MMA gloves on, and he had like in jeans, and his like shirt was tucked in, like he just looked like a dad, like, and. And then these two kids, teenage kids, like they look like professional boxers, and they're 2-on-1 fighting this guy. And the caption was, "When my dad had too many rum cokes, and me and my brother tried to take his keys." And this old guy's just smashing on these fucking kids. And I was like,
No, you did not share that with us.
just I was like, that's a little close
And
to
in
home.
case and in case anybody didn't see that he shared it, he talked about it just now. Ah, I love it.
Dude, it was so funny. You gotta see it. I'll show it to you later.
I wish I
sound
got
that funny.
Dude, it's funny. Oh, it's funny.
I feel like I wish I
I'll
got
take you at your
beat
word.
as a kid. I should have been.
Dude, I watched a couple doozies today. The internet was winning today,
So
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you ever fucking first thing you do when you wake up is scroll for a little bit, and you have those mornings where the first 5 minutes are like, what the fuck? Just
yeah.
gold, just
Gold.
gold, and you're like, I guess I'm just doing this all day. You know?
I found some really, really dark, some real weird stuff today on the internet.
Dude,
Don't elaborate.
don't.
No, you don't elaborate, please.
You ever
Was
heard
it
of the
like-
sh- you ever
like
heard of
what?
the- you ever
Was
heard
it
of the
funny or just
yeah,
dark?
no, funny, but it's like the weirdest stuff. Like my cousin sent it to me. Like, you ever heard of that? The Shrek is love, Shrek is life things.
No.
Yeah, you don't want. I'm not reading them out
I'm-
loud. dude. It's
okay,
bad.
fair.
There's like whole audiobooks about Shrek. Like, it's bad. It gets deep. It runs deep.
Like what?
Like bad stuff.
You can't give one soft example.
There's no soft example.
You can't
The
give the
hard
softest example they got.
No, here.
We talked about donkey members and horsey missions a few weeks ago.
Yeah, which
Did we?
again was a little bit.
Yeah,
here.
the Bible
I'll just-
passages.
I'll just let you read it. But like, there's little audiobooks. Like, I found this and I sent it to my cousin because I thought it was funny, and she goes, "Oh, you didn't know nothing about this."
No, I don't want to read that.
That's what I'm saying. There's no soft example, Jake.
the first line.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
The first line is horribly vulgar.
All right, give it. That wheeze convinced me.
I read 4 words. I'm like, that is enough.
You still want a soft?
I don't know how you do that.
Don't read it out loud, Jake. You'll be doing some editing.
All right. You're going to be doing some editing. All right, Jake.
Now
Jake,
this-
hit us with your
no,
2 truths.
Now
and a
listen,
lie.
I'll imagine a guy reading it like this, like in a voice like this.
Oh my god,
I was only 9 years old.
that's so weird.
It's so bad. They
I'm
get
not
worse.
going to
I
imagine
don't-
that.
And there's like 6 audiobook like episodes like that.
Why?
Like, how long are these episodes?
40 seconds,
Oh, okay.
a minute, but like they're so bad and they just get worse.
I always say that the best part about the internet,
Why Shrek?
I don't know. I don't know.
dude, because he's a meme in itself. I always said the best part about the internet is that anybody gets to say anything, and the worst part about the internet is that anybody gets to say
Yeah, dude.
anything. Dude, there's some fucking weirdos out there writing that shit. And
Writing
then there's a
that
whole
shit.
subreddit of people that are like, shrunk is love. Like fucking like playing off of the weirdness of others. Like,
so
dude, it
bad.
is so fucking
It's
weird.
never
I was like,
and
I'm-
I love
I was like,
everything.
because
We're
you
way
sent
too
that to
deep
me, I'm
now.
on a
It's
list.
not going to get better. I promise
It
you.
only gets worse. Yeah. No, the amount of shit that gets uploaded every fucking day. And then there's a whole subdivision of the web called the dark web.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you guys ever dove into that?
No.
Where people are fucking selling
The regular
body
web's
parts
dark
for
enough.
fucking Bitcoin and shit.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever. you
Bitcoin's
want.
like not doing good.
On
don't
the
think.
dark web, it's crushing.
Is
Do
it?
your research.
Crushing.
The feds want you to think it's not doing well, so you can't get it to buy kidneys on the dark web.
Buy whatever you want.
Don't look that up.
Told you to not look at me like that.
What would you buy off the dark web? If you could buy anything you wanted,
Off the dark web?
anything you wanted, like use your imagination, you can get it.
This is a good one. What would you
Yeah.
buy off the dark web
Jetpack.
if you
Yes,
could?
dude, for sure. Jetpack would be a good one, but probably not if I could choose anything.
Here's the you guys.
Flying reindeer.
Here's the thing, guys. The jetpack exists on the regular web. Therefore, it's obsolete on the dark web. The thing
Okay.
about the dark web,
Oh.
it's like you can't just. It's like, oh, I'd get a fucking
I'd get
a basketball
I'd get
net.
a
Like you
Bengal
can
tiger.
get that. There you go. Now you're thinking. Now you.
yeah.
What about like
You wouldn't do, you then what? It would die.
or
Get another Bengal tiger off the dark web.
You can only get one thing.
he's making up the rules to
What
this
if I
game.
kept the receipt?
Is that
You're
how
like,
that
I
works?
paid
know,
47 Bitcoin for this Bengal.
Is the dark web and the black market the same thing?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'd get
No.
one of those things from Fast
No.
and Furious,
It's
the
the
God's
internet
Eye.
black market.
Yes.
I get the God's
Yes,
Eye.
that's what I would say. It's the internet. But technically, if
But the black market's on the internet now.
well, if I were to buy illegal drugs from you tonight, that's technically the black market.
Oh god.
You know what I mean? Where like, because like you can't just go to the store and buy that shit. You had to obtain it from a sketchy source, and then
I never
hire-
thought about it like
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's all the black market is. It's just the market that isn't recognized by capitalism because those transactions happen illegally.
Mm.
You know,
Well,
it's also a bunch of black people.
what the fuck?
Sorry.
What would you buy
So-
off it?
I told you.
Literally, dude, people get. I mean,
I want to pick something better. I don't want a tiger.
Yeah, that was a dumb pick. You can get it off the regular internet too.
No, you can't. There's like no Bengal tigers in the world.
did you know there's
There's
more,
more in Texas
than
than
the
in the
world?
world.
That doesn't make sense.
He
Like
goes. He
zoos
goes.
and stuff. There's more Bengal tigers.
No, no, no.
in,
Listen,
like-
there's more. There's more Bengal tigers.
In Texas than the rest of the world, maybe.
than the whole world combined.
That
There's-
doesn't make sense.
No, no, no.
Than in the
Listen, the statistic is there's more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are the rest of the world
Yeah.
combined.
Right. You
Free.
left out the rest of, though. That's an important.
All of it left.
I understand, but you can't say there's more tigers in Texas than in the. What did you say? Than the world?
Keep up. Listen, Texas. Texas is
Because
huge.
Texas is in the world, so if there was one tiger that wasn't in Texas, then there's
Texas
no way that.
is huge.
And
But,
they got a
but
lot
for
of
that to be
tigers.
a correct stat is bizarre.
Well, there's only like 400 or 500 in the wild like left.
That can't be right.
They're bad.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Endangered.
Yeah, lad, we get your point.
Okay, 'cause I don't think he
Do
does.
you need the justification?
I don't think he does get it. You know what I mean?
From the last time they did like a census on it was 2011. There's only 2,500
That's insane. That's
And- and
fucking
There's
insane.
2,500
in the wild in 2011. So
in the
they're
wild, or
In the
okay.
wild.
Apex predator.
Gone.
Crazy. God, we suck.
No, they're doing their. They're gonna make more of them.
Yeah, but there won't be any
Yo,
like originals.
have you guys seen that they're actually they're starting to de-extinctify animals?
That's cool.
It is. So through do you guys know what like CRISPR is? Like gene editing technology.
Who's
and
that
stuff?
friendly ghost? I thought.
Casper.
Casper.
Right.
CRISPR. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. Through CRISPR, which is like a gene editing technology, they're able to take old woolly mammoth DNA and
Why do we need another woolly mammoth?
insert it into a modern elephant, and they're essentially
It'll start getting hairy.
they're essentially able to crossbreed an elephant with a woolly mammoth, and they're thinking that within the next like however many years, 10, 15 years, like there's going to be a whole tribe of woolly mammoths that are reintroduced to like the Siberian.
But they
fucking-
still won't be pure.
But why?
they won't be pure, but there will be woolly mammoths.
Huh.
Like, because that's like the And I'm sure if you think about it, like if they're fucking with genealogy and they're able to actually mutate like the genetic code that's going into these animals, which is essentially what they're doing, you know. I mean, I feel like they should be able to like you take a mountain lion and fucking edit its genes so that its teeth grow a little bit, like you got saber-toothed tigers again. You know what I mean? Like it's not a saber-toothed tiger that was around fucking 53 million years ago, but it's a modern day fucking saber-toothed tiger. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
this all sounds awful though. Why would we start with like the
Jurassic
like these crazy?
We got
animals?
ligers.
I think the thing
Yeah.
is, I think the thing is that like I don't think the extinction of a species is good. I think everything's balance, everything's fucking yin and yang, and when one thing
You want
goes
T-Rex
away,
just running around?
No, but they're not talking about fucking dinosaurs. They're talking about like mammals and shit that.
Oh, I thought you said species.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: they have to crossbreed it with a species that exists today. They can't just fucking poof one out of thin air.
Crocodile.
So if crocodiles or chickens, dude, chickens are fucking damn close to dinosaurs. I don't know if you know that. They're like the most. Them and sharks, they're like prehistoric as fuck.
Speaking of the golden eagle, a couple weeks ago, JP's backyard, bald eagle came and just grabbed a chicken and took off right in his backyard. Got a
That'd be
video.
the
Voight
coolest
Cone?
thing
Got on
ever.
videotape. Yeah.
I bet he's pissed and so stoked.
No, he was wicked pumped about it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm down a chicken, but like that was really cool to see.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
You know
down
what I
a
mean?
lot of chickens if he's
Yeah.
gonna stick around till they're all gone.
Yeah, seriously.
What are you talking about? You gotta move, bro.
And you can't do nothing about it. You can't
Nope.
shoot a bald eagle.
Keep feeding him. I just keep buying him
It's like,
chickens.
how many years in prison is that if you kill a bald eagle?
Life.
I think it's just like killing an officer.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it is. Happy goes to Google again. Killing a bald eagle. And then all those fucking feds show up at our door.
It's
Like,
the
5 years.
first thing that pops up. And what happens if you kill? And then Google just suggests a bald
Because
eagle.
it hurt us.
It's a maximum
5 years.
5 years and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah. So they'd probably be like, yo, don't do that anymore. But you're on your probation. That's probably what. If you don't have anything on your record and you're like, yo, my bad, it was an accident.
if you claim self-defense of your chicken, I think that's a different story.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
That's
I
the
don't
point.
think if you can just go out and, like, start hunting bald eagles, but if you're like, this one snatched my fucking animal, do I not have the right to defend my
I don't think
animal,
you
or do
do.
I have to just fucking let it go?
I think it's like he says. There's not a damn thing you can do about
Yeah,
it.
they're untouchable. I've actually heard people in Alaska say that, like,
You killed the
Dude.
symbol of America.
people go, if you...
Yeah, but it's a symbol, bro.
I'd eat it. If I killed a bald eagle,
You
I'd
have
eat
to.
it.
I'd get it stuffed.
No, because that's when you do 5 years. He's got one mounted.
Nobody's coming in my
If
basement.
you just got a whole eagle just
You know what I'm saying? How badass would that be,
that
though?
would be
Lab
badass.
goes, I like this one because we're both bald.
Yeah, dude. See? Thank you.
I think it's fake.
No, I...
Yeah, exactly. Right? Prove it.
Yeah, I think they could. Hey, but
a-
okay.
What's a government official from the DC?
a feather just
from
drops
the
down.
DC
and
doing in my house? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
They're probably
Ask them.
investigating eagle deaths.
Yeah, the neighbor called the feds because they saw you whack it. An eagle.
What if that's what all those cop cars were flying down the road
someone
for?
got a bald eagle?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But you know, it's just like
Probably grill fire or
No,
something.
I saw some dude in Alaska saying that, like, if you lived in Alaska, you would think that, like, seagulls should be the bird of America because bald eagles are bitches. He's like, we see so many of them up here, and seagulls fucking run them over like it's like a jock in high school going up to a nerd. Like, he's like, these things will literally fucking single-handedly, these one seagull will go up to a bald eagle and fucking literally just, like, squawk at it, and it'll, like,
what?
yeah. Yeah, he goes, in Alaska, the United States of America, Alaska, seagulls are superior.
Dude,
Eagles are superior.
one of my buddies was telling
Chicken
me
in the
that
sky.
seagulls are like the most pointless. Like every other animal
Yep.
on the planet, like has a purpose.
Yep.
Seagulls
Chicken-
don't.
chicken in the
They're
parking
not
lot.
food for any other animal, and they only eat people food.
They could
Yep.
be. They could be food
Like,
for you.
they're like
They're
pointless.
Same thing with
Yep.
pigeons.
Dude, however,
Yeah.
No, but pigeons today are useless. We used to be able to train those fuckers to carry notes for
dude.
us.
Nobody's
Dude,
using seagulls to
I
bring
was
their
gonna
notes.
say, I actually looked into that the other day because I was like, "There's no way that was an actual thing where you used to be able to have a pigeon tie a little scroll to its ankle
And it would
be
know
like,
where to
and be
go.
like, go to Professor Windleworth. Like,
Yeah.
how do you know the fucking
Go find Professor
yeah,
Dumbledore.
right? Yeah.
Did you say
fucking-
Windleworth?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, just fucking.
I get that
just,
for sure. Anyway, but
just-
is that so? It was real.
Dude, fuck yeah, it was real.
You
Fuck
put a, you put
yeah,
a,
it
li-
was real.
They're called homing pigeons.
No, carrier pigeons, but yeah.
You put a little scroll on a seagull, bro. He gonna fly right into 81.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
Just-
the
yeah, but
or
how
the
does this
closest person with a Cheeto.
how did- yeah,
fucking, you know what I mean?
But how do these pigeons know where to go?
Dude,
We don't know how.
Dude,
He said he looked it up.
basically what they do is they bring a pigeon to a place and they let them sniff it out, and then they bring them to another place.
If they were already at that place, why couldn't they just told whoever was there or left the
Because
scroll?
pigeons have a weird thing where they can just get back to where they came from no matter what. So no matter where, if you take a pigeon from its home and move him somewhere else, he can just get back there. So it's
Right,
not
but-
like you can be like, go find Edward on 4th Street.
I
to your
think
pigeon's
I understand,
wife.
but if you were
have to
there,
have it at the specific location.
but that's what I'm saying. What need would you have to deliver a note if you were just at this
War,
place? Why do you need
battles.
a pigeon to do it?
Battles.
So do you hold the pigeon in this house until it's ready to just go fly
Yeah,
somewhere?
and then they send it off and they
I-
drop notes on
Oh.
the battlefield.
I genuinely think
whenever you need it to.
I think carrier pigeons were more efficient and effective than the U.S. Postal Service is today, and we just moved away from that
they got
technology.
it done. They got it done.
They did. Fuck yeah, they did.
Yeah, but what if they dropped it? The scroll.
I'm sorry. Have you never got a package misplaced by the USPS?
Yeah, dude. These pickles I ordered, I had ordered 3 different times, and I was
Yep.
pissed,
Yep.
bro. They said they're like, it was undeliverable. I'm like, it was a plastic jar of pickles. How do you, unless you literally dropped it off the Empire State Building, I'm sure it probably would have been fine to deliver.
Maybe it exploded.
Huh? It's plastic.
Plastic things pop all the time.
No, they don't. Not unless you drop them off a building.
I would trust a carrier pigeon with a jar of pickles more than the USPS. I'll
Absolutely.
I didn't think a
stand
pigeon could
by
carry a
it.
jar of
Bro,
pickles.
Dude.
this was the jar was like this size.
I want a piece of ice.
No.
But yeah, it's bizarre to me that we literally used to just attach notes to birds, and that's how we texted.
Yeah,
And it's just fucking. That's a lost art that I feel like it's a shame that it went away.
I'm sure it happened somewhere.
No,
Like the gargoyle thing.
no, yeah,
What'd
the
you do?
gargoyle thing.
I took a piece of ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's certain things that we fucking found out that just never made it any farther. You know what I mean? Weird shit.
Like what? What else do you think?
I know Nikola Tesla. He, on top of the gajillion things that he invented, he had this. I believe he called it like his earthquake machine, and so everything in the universe, everything has a resonating frequency, a vibration that the atoms that make it up vibrate and resonate at. Right? He invented this machine in like the early 1900s that would find out what frequency something was resonating at, and then duplicate pretty much like put out that frequency, and it would cause buildings to fucking crumble, bridges to fucking sway and stuff. So he literally like discovered that like if you can tune into certain things frequencies, you can control like anything. And a lot of people are even starting to say like, I wonder if that's how like ancient people like did things like build the pyramids, like not physically but through frequencies and sound vibrations, which is a fucking crazy thing to think about. And it's something that, you know, you and I, who have all the information of the world at our fingertips, don't even think is possible. But that is the thing that that's how the entire world is made up of, just energies, frequencies, and vibrations. And if you can, that's actually,
Sounds like we could easily mimic that, though.
yeah, you would think. But why isn't there fucking anything that can do that?
Because maybe it's bullshit.
It's not. No, it's the same exact concept of how an opera singer can break a glass with their voice. They can't just hit any random note and have the glass break. They have to match the resonating frequency of the glass, and if their voice can hit it in a way that causes those fucking atoms to shake, the glass will break. Same concept. It's crazy. It actually happens naturally with bridges. You can look this up on YouTube, dude. These bridges literally are fucking doing this in the wind. And they're like, this bridge stays like this all the time. It's so weird. And this one's just fucking.
So he
they're
developed
like,
a
it doesn't
device
even-
that detects what what frequencies these objects are
and
putting
then,
out.
and then puts out that, and then that device emits that frequency, and and if that frequency is emitted,
It just
against
destroys
this-
it. Maybe it's best that we
Absolutely.
don't try to recreate that technology.
Disagree wholeheartedly.
You just want to destroy everything.
Everything. I'm
Okay,
sick
no
of
doubt.
I'm sick of waiting for the comments to do it. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yep, no doubt. I feel that.
That's actually another interesting thing. Well, we can say that for next week.
2 truths and a lie.
I don't have them.
Okay.
I'll give you 3 lies, and you can guess which one is the liest.
Okay.
Number 3.
Honestly, I've been thinking about this all week, and I have some gnarly truths. I can't come up with a good lie. I'm like, that one's obviously the lie. You know what I mean? Like, I can't come up with like.
Well, that's what I mean. They all
was
have to.
harder
They
than I
all have
thought.
to sound like a
Yeah,
lie.
It was harder than I thought to make it.
Yeah, no, definitely, it was weird.
And it's tough when you're doing it with people you've known for 10,
Right.
12
That's
years.
what I was gonna say, because like I've got some like weird ones that like, oh, like no one would guess that that's the truth, but you guys have heard those
Right,
stories
yeah,
before too. So
exactly.
it's like, you know,
No, it is tough when you think about it that way.
yeah.
Especially all the stuff you tell me.
But then, but then there's some stuff I haven't told you guys where I'm like, I don't know if I have or not, and I'm like, God, like if I'm banking on that it's not, you know, and then I'm just spilling the beans out of nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll get you next week. I'll come up with some good ones. Don't you worry.
Okay. Because you skipped out on it. We let you slide last week.
You absolutely did. and
Yeah,
I'm
we
still
did.
sliding. I'm still sliding.
Okay. Well, it is still wintertime. It's still icy out there. It's going to dry up soon, though. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind.
I know. Dude, it's weird. I actually saw someone skating like when I was on my way here, and I was like, it's so weird that it's fucking the middle of winter in upstate New York, and almost every day this winter, people have been able to skate down the street.
Some of these
It's
kids use
never
it as
been like that.
transportation to get to their job or wherever they're trying
No,
to go.
I understand that, but I'm saying even the kids who did that 5 years ago couldn't do that in February and March. There's never been a winter where the roads have been consistently dry like this.
I
Ever.
disagree 100
No,
million
nope,
percent.
never, and I'll tell you exactly how I know, because I used to be an avid skateboarder, and I would literally be staring out my fucking window from December till March, waiting, hoping there was literally a square foot of a dry patch
Dude,
that
I
I could go
remember
out and do kickflips
vividly
on. Nope.
a few
No, you don't.
like 6 years ago,
Maybe.
where we got barely any snow, and it was cold. It was like super duper cold, but it was like the easiest winter I ever had delivering pizzas.
That
was
yeah.
like 8 years
that,
ago.
I think I remember that one as well. That and this one are like one and the same though. They're like the exception to the rule. Every single winter that I was interested in skating, I'm not even kidding. I would literally fucking like hope that someone left their car in the road and then like it fucking dried up and I could
Yeah.
literally just skate that tiny little patch. Dude, whole fucking roads, entire streets are dry. Like
Because-
dry
yeah.
down to the fucking.
Well, because I'll tell you why. Because this year I can tell you confidently, because every time like we've gotten hit with snow, and me and Ev are like, should we go out and do the driveway? I'm like, dude, it's gonna be like
Look at the
44
forecast.
degrees in the next
It-
couple days. Like,
that's
nah,
exactly
like we'll
what it
just
was.
let it melt.
Yeah.
You know what I
Dude,
mean?
we got
No
two
sense in
fucking
wearing
storm of the
it.
centuries, yeah, and after it dumped 5-6 feet overnight, it was 50 degrees
God.
the next week, and grass, green grass. It was crazy.
And now we're gonna have snow until in April.
No, we're not.
You guys, this one last thing. I don't know if you guys saw this, but you know how fucking egg prices have been through the roof.
Yeah, I've been hearing about it. I don't buy many eggs, so
I'm not huge on eggs, but I definitely have seen people like complain about the prices of
too.
them. And dude, apparently like nobody's chickens are laying eggs right now, and haven't been for the past few months rather. Literally like
Why?
that. So apparently all of the chicken feed that anyone ever buys is all pretty much like subsidized through Purina. Like Purina has like their main corporation or whatever, and then they got these like 2 subdivision companies, and those 2 companies both sell chicken feed, but it's all through fucking Purina. You know what I mean? And apparently fucking they didn't like change their feed or whatever, But now nobody's chickens are laying eggs, and that's why all the egg prices are skyrocketing. And the farmers who have switched away from Purina and are just feeding their chickens like whatever, like, because usually it's a bunch of compost shit. A lot of farmers would just give their chickens like whatever their dinner leftovers, like a bunch of crushed eggshells, like
when you have
dog
10
food,
billion chickens, you can't do that.
Whenever, right? But when you have a small enough operation, if you have 10, 15 chickens, it's like, yeah, last night's dinner is fucking a little bit of wheat, a little bit, you can create your own chicken feed. And the farmers that did that noticed their chickens started laying eggs again over the course of like the next 2 days. And it's a very weird thing where it's like, I wonder if, like, to drive up prices, egg prices or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you can't help but think that, like, if one company holds all of that power to, like, we feed the chickens, and it's like if we wanted to maybe fucking buy some prices in egg stock or something and then made it so that eggs were super duper expensive, like, they can control the market that way. It's very weird when you start playing, like, real life Monopoly like that, you know?
Yeah, dude, and it's actually funny you bring that up because we had this conversation at work today that we were talking about. So say you took all of the money in the world and divided it up evenly to every human being.
We'd all have
like
like 200 grand.
Well, no, not even that. They said, how long do you think they did a study on how long it would take for all that money to end up right back in the hands where it started.
Less than 5 years.
Like it was like 5 years. It was like, isn't that insane?
Yep. If you get and the the idea is that if you give a wealthy person, $5,000, they're gonna look at that $5,000 and say, how do I turn this into fucking 7, which I can then turn into 10, which I can turn into 50. Like, they're gonna keep trying to have that mindset of like building that empire, where it's like someone with a poor mindset who is probably pretty bad financially with money. Me, yeah. If I got handed $5,000 right now, I'd spend 4 of it on music equipment. Right. That I wouldn't even fucking record with because I'd just stare at it and be like, wow, I can't believe I own this now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be building an empire off of my fucking music,
Could be.
You could be. But
you had 2 different socks on?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen. That's how I combat certain mental things,
Okay.
It's the same sock. It feels the same. It came in like a 12-pack, and a couple of them
right,
had just like,
a different shade. Yeah.
If they felt differently and looked the same, it would freak me out. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If they were both black.
Let's stop talking about your socks. We had something
one,
good going, and now we're talking about your socks.
I don't remember what it was.
Eggs.
No, it was about the
mindset. The mindset. Yeah, or pretty much like, people who are bad.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, no, it does. It makes complete and total sense. I think the thing is that there's fundamentally an issue about how we're taught about money management. In high school, we don't fucking learn that you can take little bits of money and build over the course of a long time by investing into certain things, not stocks and bonds, but certain accounts that are fucking gonna appreciate and even fucking like investing in real estate. They don't tell you that, and they don't tell you that for a damn good reason, so that you don't know. That the less people that know, the better for the people that own everything.
Right? Yeah.
Because then the less people are going to be coming after their shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's fucking they love a fucking uneducated.
So that study blew my mind, and then I heard another. I don't know how you can actually study this, but I was talking to somebody else about the like The Last of Us. And he was like, no, dude, they were doing a study on that too. I can't remember which college it was. But like, say like that happened, like a zombie apocalypse, and but with the mental capacity of like these like zombies or whatever. They said even if 99% of the human population got infected and 1% stayed uninfected, so what's that? There's 8 billion, so 80 million people versus.
Yeah, I was telling you about this. We were talking
that was
about
you that was talking about.
Yeah.
How long did you say it would take?
Like a year.
A year before
They're like if you had small,
the 1%
like,
would wipe out the 99%.
They're talking about The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
They're like, zombies. Like if you had small groups, like Rick's little group all over the world, just like a couple 100,000 people. They're like if they killed something like 30, 40 zombies a day each group, it'd be over with in no time.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
Yeah, you got
Like you really like you wouldn't have to go out of your way at all to like do it in a year.
you
Like
got
you just
7 billion,
just kill a couple a day.
120 million zombies versus 80
Yeah.
million uninfected, and then within a year it'd be over.
Yeah, assuming that they're fucking slow moving, probably
Exactly,
not like
yeah. No,
if
not
they're
like The
fucking
Last of Us ones.
World
Those are
War
different.
Z super zombies that are
Nah.
climbing 20-foot walls. Like
yeah,
you're
The Last of
probably
Us
Yeah.
would be a
fucked.
problem.
I haven't
Those
seen The
things
Last of Us. Is it?
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
Dude,
How
it is
many
really
seasons are out right now?
Just one. It's
Not
a new
even-
episode.
really?
New episode every Sunday.
Yeah,
No
there's-
shit.
There's only 2 episodes left.
Really?
There might be 1 episode.
I saw there's like a video game out too, right?
It is a video
Yeah,
game.
that's,
where it came
that's how
from.
it started.
Oh,
like 10. The
really?
video game came out in 2013. The show came
The
out this
original
year.
one, right? Yeah, and then they're making another video game.
Well, they need a
Off
season.
of
The
it.
show's doing
So
too
hard.
well. They need to do a season 2. So yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know how that works, but
No, but yeah, no, it looks great. I honestly, I saw like a trailer for the game like 6 months ago, and I was like, this looks fucking awesome. This
It's
looks
so
like
hard
dude,
and scary and terrifying.
I love games. Like video games and shit. I don't like Call of Duty or Halo. I grew out of those so quick. I fucking love survival games.
Dude, this game's
Dude,
gnarly.
like fucking DayZ is a good zombie one. I've been playing.
Dude, I played The Last of Us for a while because it came with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Is it I thought it was like PC only though. If it was that on the
No,
if
it
was
came
on
with
the
PlayStation 3 or 4.
Oh, the original one?
Yeah.
Like that was released in 2013? No
Yeah.
shit. I think the newer one might be like a PC release for the first
yeah, they,
little bit and
they
then they'll
remastered
fucking
it. And it came with Nolan's
Yeah.
PlayStation. We got it from Christmas.
I think it's the
Oh, no
same deal
shit.
with like
I was obsessed with that. I just play a game every night. It's terrifying.
yeah. The Hogwarts game's the same way where it's like
Oh, yeah, I
PC
want that one bad.
only right now, but then in like 2 months it's going to be on all the other ones.
I want it bad.
Yeah, dude, it looks good.
It does look so good.
It
I like a storyline game. I like a campaign game. I don't
Yeah.
like Fortnite and those like the online battle royale games.
Yeah, it's like
I like campaign.
see, I liked those battle royale games. They're fun, but there's I always hit a point where I'm like, this gets stale. I want start to finish. I want to build towards something, and then when you finish it, you feel like
I
I
feel
fucking
empty inside.
completed. Yeah, you know what I mean? Where it's like even if you whether you win or lose, it's like, well, I can play the next game the same way.
Like
And
when I
either
finished
win or lose,
finished Red
it's
Dead
a-
Redemption, bro, I was so sad.
I never
It
got
was
through
months
that one.
into that game.
Yeah.
Months and months and months, and then I finished it. And I was so like depressed. I
Was it
like,
good
what
though?
do I
Was
do?
it a good ending?
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great game.
Dude, it started way too slow for me, and I know
Well, it
everyone
does
says
start
that.
slow.
Yeah, the fucking.
But
You ever play that? You
sick.
don't really play many games, do you, Lev?
I don't know.
I 100% of that game. I can like.
Really?
Oh yeah.
No shit.
I put some time into that. A lot of
Yeah.
YouTube videos trying to find things I couldn't find.
I've I was telling Lev I've been playing this game Grounded, it's called, and it's about these teenagers that get shrunk down and they're in their backyard.
Oh, I was
And-
playing it.
You were? Dude, dude, it's a really good game.
not bad.
I really like it. I think the graphics are incredible.
I got it on Game
Stories are
Pass.
cool. Yeah, that's how I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just so cool to see everything from that smaller perspective. You know what I mean?
It's
You
not
see
like the graphics,
fucking-
the controls are wonky.
I don't. I think the graphics are they're good, but they're a little more cartoony than I would have liked.
Wicked cartoony.
But I still I fuck with it so heavy.
That's a good one.
Well, because I like animation too. You know what I mean? Like I like fucking. I'd rather watch. You know.
I've been playing this game where you're a shark.
Oh, Maneater.
Yeah.
How is
so
that? Is that
sick,
good?
bro?
Dude,
Yeah.
that one's on Game Pass too. I
So
almost
sick.
downloaded that
You
the other
should
day.
get
dude.
it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a fucking fun
Is it
game.
co-op? Can we fuck up humans together or no? Is it just solo?
I think it's just solo.
Fuck. Can you like build your way to a bigger shark though?
Yeah,
Like,
you get
really?
different,
You get to be
different
the Meg?
skins, like electric jaws, like your teeth are electric, like different.
What?
Yeah, it's cool.
And you just swim around fucking up humans or what?
Humans and like big crocodiles and other sharks, and like you got to eat fish for health,
Damn.
and you go on cool missions. And then there's like shark hunters, so they got like laser guns. and you
See,
gotta
I
run away from
can't. I almost downloaded that, but I couldn't imagine dumping any more than like a couple hours into that.
them. Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, right.
And then I was just in that bitch.
See, I felt the same way with this Grounded game, but there's a very good story to it as well, and I feel like that's what pulls me in. But like all my friends that continue to play and like want me to play, they're playing the Call of Duties and
Yeah,
shit, and
like
it's like I can't anymore. It's just
We
too
just play
monotonous.
Wii around here.
Dude, it's so funny. You guys literally will play Wii games from fucking 2006
They're the
and
best.
have way more fun than if you were playing games that came out yesterday.
They're interactive. You get to do
Dude,
something
they're
on the
fucking
Wii.
awesome.
I like the Wii.
Dude, they're fucking awesome.
I
Those
always liked the Wii.
What's that golf game you play?
Tiger Woods 07.
Tiger Woods 07 on the Wii.
He's so confident.
Yeah. He goes, "What do you mean? What game do we play?"
There's no other one. I bought them all.
That's so fucking
I bought
funny.
every Tiger Woods, every golf game you can imagine for the Wii, and none of them are as good as that one.
You like the baseball games too, yeah?
The baseball
Not for
game
Wii.
on the Wii.
No.
is garbage.
For the you play it on Xbox and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex and I will play Madden, but
Yeah, dude, I haven't played Madden forever.
yeah, dude, Alex is fucking autistic.
I got the new Madden, I think, on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I have it downloaded. You can play whenever you want.
Yeah, they usually they'll add the newest Madden like right after the Super Bowl. They'll be like,
Yeah.
now you can play our
Oh,
game
gotcha.
for free. Now that the season's over and all those players are gonna be on different teams
Right,
next year.
yeah.
Those fucking
Yeah.
assholes.
They let you enjoy the off season though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Alex and I, it's so funny because when you play, whenever you play Madden, you either will play the franchise and like go through the season, or you'll play against your friend who usually likes a different team.
Mm-hmm.
Alex and I are both Cowboys fans, and we'll both play on the same team against the computer.
See, how does that work though?
He'll be the quarterback, and I'll be like the running back, and like he would like call the plays.
Mm-hmm.
But then if I'm the running back, if I'm the running back,
Usually.
and he calls a run play, like I'll take the run. If he calls a pass play, I'll just switch over to whatever receiver
okay.
he's looking at, and like I have to run the route.
Oh, that's
that
kinda
he's
cool.
like, dude, it is. It's fucking, and we're like really coordinated in it. But I was like, fucking nobody plays Madden like this. Nobody
Yeah.
plays on the same team. It's always against each other, and it even online, like you can't do like 2v2 because like
Right.
how would that even work, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, how many groups of people who like the same team are at home wanting to play Madden online?
Yeah,
Again, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's such a low demographic, but God,
you
that'd
could
be
do it though. You
Oh,
could
I'm
have,
sure
like,
you
4
could.
like box screens. You know.
you
what
would have to, yeah, you would have to do you couldn't do it online. You'd have to do it like LAN,
Right.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
but
The old LAN party.
yeah, you could do it. God, I fucking miss those days.
I miss bedtime.
Is it
On
past your
that
bedtime?
note,
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're about an hour and a half in.
we are an hour and a half in, and we need some more likes and we need some more subscriptions. You know, what we need is some more
Subscriptions.
comments.
Yeah. Interaction.
I want people to comment on these videos. You know, like,
on-
would you say send a cover of a song or something? Is that what you said?
If you have
Or no,
an
impressions. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you can do an
And,
impression.
and if you are our 1,000th or 100th subscriber, make sure you let us know. So Evan can
Yeah.
share
Yeah,
his name.
whoever's, because I know
or
you
your
know
name.
you're out there because you saw 99 and click subscribe, and we will shave your name into Evan's chest 100%.
I'm lit.
And then we're gonna take the hair that fell off of Evan's chest and glue it to mine.
Yeah,
You know
dude.
what I'm
In the
saying?
101th
You know
You
what
guys
I'm
are
saying?
bold out here, man.
You're doing it.
I'll do it. but I'll shave and I'll glue.
We're just the artistes.
Oh.
The,
All right,
the
guys.
works of art. Yeah.
Catch us next time every week.
Every
And
week, you know what I'm saying? And yeah,
every week.
subscribe to the channel, which should be by now, youtube.com/ you know what I'm saying.
excellent. We'll
Hit
see you
the
next
button.
time.
We got a couch.
Cool thing, it pulls out. And I know.
It's up there fucking for
What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?